Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making a dish called pasta alla Norcina. And that's it's a dish from the Umbria region in Italy. Now they're famous for a couple of things. One is truffle and the other is sausage. So I'm really gonna try and just recreate the flavors. So what I did is I've got a couple of sausage links that I took out of the casing, and I'm cooking them up here, and I want to break them up as much as possible. So I got a good start on this. What I'm going to do on this side of the dish is throw in some onions. It's not quite a whole onion. Going to get that cooking. Got my water going over here. I'm going to put this over penne pasta. So the thing about this dish is it's not a red sauce, it's a cream sauce. But to make that cream, sometimes people will use a heavy cream, but today I'm going to use a ricotta, which is the original way they made it, and then thin it down into a cream and put it in here and add some cut mushrooms. I'm going to just saute these until the onions soften up. There's enough oil in here from the sausage, so I don't have to add any more. The onions are really nice and tender. The sausage is cooked up. I'm getting a little color on that sausage, which is just what I want. Now I'm going to add several cloves of garlic that I just minced up. I'm going to let that cook for a minute. Then the next thing we're going to do is, once I can smell the garlic, I know I'm ready for my next step. And it only takes a minute or two. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add about a half a cup of white wine, and we're going to let that reduce. Cold liquid, warm pan, back up, pour it over your spoon. There you go. That way it doesn't splash back up at you. This is going to reduce down, and that happens pretty quick because the pan is hot. Now, the way that I tell is, obviously, I see the liquid going down, but at the point where I can't smell the wine, I know that I'm in the right place. So that wine is reduced quite nicely. So what I'm going to do is move this over here, and I'm going to put in my mushrooms. So I've got just some regular mushrooms that I chopped up. So as soon as the mushrooms cook down, we'll be ready to make our cream, and I'll show you how we do that. All right, this is just the way you want it. My sausage, my onions, my garlic, they've all cooked down. There's not a lot of liquid in there. Perfect. So the other thing I did, I dropped in my pasta. This is going to take 10-12 minutes. By the time this is done, we'll make our cream sauce. It'll be ready at the same time. So let's move on to that. I have got some ricotta cheese, probably about a cup. And I want to just loosen this up because I want to make it almost like a cream. What I'm going to add to it is some Pecorino Romano cheese. And I'm stirring that in here. And to loosen this up even more, I'll ladle in some of that pasta water. Because we want this to be our cream. Like I say, this is from my understanding, this is the original way that this was made with the ricotta cheese that's thinned out like this. And a lot of people today will use a heavy cream, but I wanted to give this the closest to the original that I can. So that's pretty good. I'm going to pour this right in here. This is going to be beautiful. I haven't added any seasoning yet because my sausage had some seasoning with it already, but and now I'm putting in the cheese. So what I think I want to do now is add a little crushed black pepper. I'll taste it in a little bit. I might even add a little nutmeg. Whenever there's a creamy sauce, I like to have some nutmeg in there. Let's see what we're doing here. I'll be back when it all comes together. This is ready to serve, and boy, does it smell delicious in here. I'm going to plate it right up. This is our attempt to create a pasta alla Norcina. There you have it. Ciao for now.